Alright guys, how is it going? I don't know why I do hand claps like that all the time. Anyway, it is a Thursday evening. I'm doing a little bit of a different video because I have some exciting deliveries, as you can see from the box in front of me. So in the meantime, I'm going to start off this evening with a little dram of Springbank 15, just to wet my whistle. And you know, I think I'm going to need to hydrate it through this. So I have 4 boxes of various whiskies and samples that were sent over by Irish Whiskey Auctions. So a massive shout out to Anthony, Katie and Ellen and the team down there. When I organised for this to be shipped, it only took like 5 days to get from Ireland over here to Florida. So this is whiskey that I have been kind of buying up over the last kind of 20 months since I've left Ireland. Stuff that I just felt that I was probably never going to get over here. And then on my recent trip back to Ireland, I called down to the store, left everything off at the warehouse there in Dundalk, with Anthony and the team, and they held it for me until I was back home. So tonight we are going to unbox. I'll let you see what I have bought, and I will potentially do this in 2 videos just so that it's not crazy long. But anyway, without further ado, let's have a little dram, sláinte, and let us see what is in the box. So one thing about Anthony and the team, they usually pack all this stuff up super well. I'm afraid that the little table that I am using is not the most stable. So, yeah, I do have a few dockets here about the prices that I have paid with things, so I don't know what order these are all going to be in. I don't remember bringing all the paperwork with me either. So some of these prices I'll probably put in the final edit, and I'll just let you guys, I'll give what I think the price was, and then I'll put it in the edit actually what the price was. So anybody that knows, these yellow boxes are usually a good sign of something nice. So, first bottle, let us see what we have. This is nicely wrapped up as normal. And this is the Signatory Vintage, and that is the Speyside GL, so that is the Glenlivet. This is a 16-year-old. And this is part of the exceptional cast range of the 100 proof edition. This is series number 7. So yeah, 16-year-old Glenlivet, fully matured in Oloroso sherry, I believe. Yep, in an Oloroso sherry hogshead. I believe that this was like £85, which is just exceptional value. So that's bottle number 1. You know what, I'll just put this down. I'll go for bottle number 2. And we have another Signatory. This time this is a 2014 Coila 10-year-old. Again, part of the 100 proof range, so 57.1% ABV. And again, this is a combination of first fill and refill Oloroso sherry butts. So kind of a nice colour in that. I am very partial to Coila, especially when it is independently bottled. So it'll be nice just to see how that turns out. Bottle 3. The magic continues. We're on well sherried stuff again, and this time this is the Hazelburn 8-year-old limited release. This is the Oloroso matured. This is distilled February 2017, bottled in March 2025. I cannot for the life of me remember how much I paid for this. Bottled at 48.2% and one of 10,500 bottles. Always delighted to get sherried Hazelburn. It is always a very nice dram. Alright, what have we got next? Let's see. Another J.A. Mitchell bottle. I think the yellow boxes gave a hint earlier, but this is Springbank Local Barley 8-year-old. This is 58.1%. I think this was like £105 potentially. My eyesight is getting worse, so this was bottled in December 2024, one of 13,000 bottles. And the barley type here is beer barley. Always love local barley releases, cannot wait to get stuck into that. So anything from Springbank is usually well appreciated in this house. Okay, let's go on to the next. Hopefully there's not a lot of noise from all this rustling, but I can imagine there probably will be. Alright, we have another signatory. This is another 2010 vintage, and this is a 14-year-old Orkney, which means this is a Highland Park. Again, being part of the 100 proof range, this is 57.1%, and this is matured in first fill Oloroso sherry butts. I don't believe they give out turns on this. There is a QR code on the back, so I will maybe check that out. But yeah, Highland Park, when it is done by an independent bottler, especially one of Signatory's kind of reputation, is always a lovely dram. Outside of that, this is not a brand that I really interact with on official bottle level. Just not worth the money. Alright, bottle 6. And it's another signatory. So this box is pretty Scotch heavy. And this is a Bunnahabhain 8-year-old. This is first and second fill Oloroso sherry butts. And as per usual with the 100 proof range that Signatory Vintage put out, these are non-chill filtered and natural colour. I believe the Coela that I just had out there was like 60 quid. I think this was only something like 48, maybe even less, but I will put the prices up whenever I find them again. Okay, so then we can go on to bottle number 7. We have another signatory with a fancy elastic band. We have the first of a number of these bottles, or at least 2 anyway, I know a number, 2. So this is the Speyside M from 2011, a 13-year-old from the Signatory Vintage 100 Proof series. And if anybody knows this series, that means that this is a Macallan, and this has been matured in the first full Oloroso sherry butts. This was ridiculously cheap too. I think it was like 55 or 60 quid for a 13-year-old Macallan. Compare that to what I have in my shelf back here, which is the 110 proof official bottling, which was $120. And back in the UK, it's actually 125 quid. A very solid whiskey. I was very happy to get it, but I'll be very tempted or very excited to see how these compare. All right, bottle 8. Looks like another signatory. Nope, I am mistaken. This is the Kilkerran heavily peated small batch number 12. And this is going back to the original Kilkerran style bottle, which I think is really cool. Bottled at 58.4%, and by the looks of it, that is 100% bourbon cask matured. I will check Whiskey Base just to see what is in this. Why did they go back to the bottles that they had when they were released? Apparently it was just a bottling issue that they had run out of stock of the shorter bottles, so they had to go back to these. So that's cool. The heavily peated range I think is maybe veering into like 55, 60 pounds a bottle back home now. It's $110 here, I believe, for the latest batch, so there is a bit of a markup stateside. And I guess because it is Kilkerran, something from Springbank or Springbank sister distillery in Glengyle, that comes with a premium over here. Bottle number 9, and we have Kilkerran 8-year-old cask strength. This is the bourbon cask matured bottle at 57.7%. There is a code at the bottom of this, but I can't quite see. My eyesight's getting worse. Oh yeah, this is a 2025 release. So I think this was about £75 if I'm not mistaken. But again, I will check the prices and let you all know. So I'll put this back to bed along with the other two, and I will open box number 2.